By the way, I mean, if you're taking like the prize money here versus like a local, like this is good money. Like locals don't usually pay out this much, you know.
Oh,
So
this is a good deal, yeah.
It's super nice of McDonald's to do this for their employees. But we are going into
Really
grand finals here. Kimchee versus
Really interested in seeing what the
JuanSolo.
look is going to be here. Yeah.
But if you are interested in, if you're joining us on stream today, you're watching McDonald's employees in Southern California compete for a championship belt, $500 Amazon gift card, and a gaming console. If you're looking for a career with many growth opportunities, consider joining the McDonald's SoCal team today. They offer flexible hours and various employee benefits such as gaming leagues. How can many employers say they offer an esports tournament for the team?
That's right.
This is really awesome. Join the McFamily and apply today at careers.mcdonalds.com.
Careers.mcdonalds.com. The two best. Oh my goodness, right here. Amazing two-frame from Kimchee. I mean, yeah, this is your competition for next year for the 4th season. So, competition's looking pretty stiff. I got to tell you, JuanSolo right now.
Here.
You
could be playing here.
I mean, we had in the top 8, we had some of the champs and the people who played in previous years, but they were defeated by these young, rising upstarts. And Kimchee and JuanSolo scrapping. I mean, this is going to be a very different look from that last set because, you know, Zelda more of a zoner. You're going to see more of that projectile play from long range. And now I think it's Corrin versus Wolf. They're going to be in each other's faces pretty much all game, and that's what we're seeing right now. They are scrapping.
This is going to be a really interesting battle. I like the distances that the Wolf is keeping are really nice. You can threaten Blaster a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Between like dash attack and whatnot, you can. Oh, again, waits for the roll. It felt like.
I thought that might be another up smash. Yeah.
Yeah, but kind of hesitates a little bit.
Sometimes you're, you know, 90% sure, but you're not sure enough to pull the trigger. And okay, catching the jump from the ledge there, that was really clean from JuanSolo. Okay, careful. I like the choice of Blaster. That will cover the pin follow-up forward, but just keeps you safe. Don't want to commit too hard. Wow, trying to parry near out of shield. Kimchee playing. Oh! Yeah, and that is not going to be safe. That's going to be a punish. But pinning out of the combo. Again, Vish, I think that pin is going to be the tool to really look out for here. That diagonally downward move that kind of locks Corrin in place for a second. It's just
Especially,
been like, yeah.
Especially if like the dash attack is coming out from Wolf, I think that could be like a really good answer to it, like jumping over it and then doing the pin setups, you know?
Right. Relatively safe. Like, even there, the pin follow-up had to get punished almost by proxy. Like, JuanSolo ran over it and read the spot dodge after it, but the pin itself, very little lag on that follow-up. So it's actually quite tricky to get a proper punish, even if it lifts.
Oh my, okay, this is actually... when you have that charge on there and you're stuck in shield, that is such a strong setup to do. When you see someone shielding like that, you just have the charge on it because it just keeps you locked in there till you hit your eventual demise.
Ooh, and right there, JuanSolo coming down with the Blaster instead of an aerial to like mix up the timing from Kimchee. I think noting that Kimchee's been going for these parries, if you do a Blaster instead of aerial, it's going to be delayed hit. They're going to let their shield down early and get hit. And JuanSolo, okay, looking for an air dodge in. Yeah. That would have definitely been the game. All right, Kimchee getting a grab. Kimchee's got to mount a crazy comeback here to take this game.
Oh, that was big. I mean, the platform actually kind of messing up Kimchee because Kimchee wanted to like get back onto the ground and continue that pressure amidst the air dodge that JuanSolo threw out. So that's unfortunate. That was a big position, but getting 71% relatively unanswered so far.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, that worked! Kimchee let the shield out, and JuanSolo with a little bit of charge on the down smash. I mean, the charge wasn't what mattered. What mattered was the delay, waiting just long enough to catch that Corrin coming out of her shell, coming out of the shield there. Jeez, what a crazy interaction. What I think is wild about JuanSolo is JuanSolo, I think a lot of players, in these sorts of situations when one player is at 160 and, you know, you're at a lower percent of your starting blast stock, a lot of players will hang back and they'll play a little bit more reserved, a little bit more conservative. JuanSolo just goes in there and takes a lot of risks in moments where, you know, I would say like, whoa, you know, shouldn't you kind of be, you know, just sitting on your lead here? But JuanSolo makes it work.
Yeah,
and I think same thing all tournament from this player.
And I think like it's off the back of also some play where JuanSolo will like start doing blasters a couple of times, you know, kind of catch like Kimchee coming in. So it's really good just awareness to go for that kind of like aggressive play right at the end.
Yeah.
Especially when you see your opponent shielding like that, right? Because it felt like Kimchee was maybe like afraid of a grab or something else in that last neutral exchange.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna see a juggle here from Kimchee. Not quite. Getting a couple stray neutral airs, but nothing else off of it.
Down smash to catch the air dodge in. Honestly, kind of been a trademark of both these players is using those down smashes to cover kind of multiple locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it covers a lot of area with those smash attacks. Man,
there's
feels like you just can't get away from JuanSolo with these smash attacks.
Yeah, maybe more shielding, shielding for longer. Because it really does feel like JuanSolo's trying to catch you coming out of your shield with some of these smashes, some of these moves. Jeez, chasing Kimchee down off the nair.
And just not too many juggles as well coming out from Kimchee. There's a couple positions where, JuanSolo is kind of like stuck above Corrin. But JuanSolo's been doing such a good job just with the landings as well. And that's a nice finish. That's a good start.
Yeah, especially like you said with that charge, like how it actually hits the opponent, like drills them. Mm-hmm. Catching the landing with that is really, really sick from Corrin.
Super important here. Okay, doesn't get the down smash here, but tries to go for empty hop into down smash. The mix-ups from JuanSolo.
Careful.
Hey,
did not have Legend Vuln there, but that down smash did not connect from JuanSolo. But now you've got to recover once again. JuanSolo's forward tilt not quite going to connect. Another read.
Yeah. Okay, at least Kimchee is recognizing, okay, if you're keeping this particular spacing while I'm on the ledge, you're looking for a roll.
Right.
I can't give you that at the very least.
At the very least. But this time, what if we get a bear? Okay, no, I was thinking, but the pin from the ledge, that's a nice option. Because pin from the ledge, that's going to represent sort of a different kind of angle than, say, just jumping clean over you,
And it's pretty far in front of Corrin as well, right? So it covers that distance where the roll read is coming in from JuanSolo.
Scary every time Kimchee's off stage. If any of those down smashes connect, could be lights out.
Yeah. Ooh, great landing with the down air as well. Pin gets punished. Good grab. Oh,
the way.
Side B?
Just ripping it. JuanSolo with a statement. Down through, and I don't even think, you don't have time. I mean, especially online, you do not have time to react to the DI. You just got to go for it. So, that is a huge risk because whether it hits or not, you are dead as Wolf there. You were going to fall to your doom. So you got to know it's going to hit, and JuanSolo is on top of Kimchee right now.
JuanSolo making a statement in this grand finals.
Oh my goodness gracious, dude.
What a way to end the game. Oh,
wow.
Boy. I mean, JuanSolo coming from losers here, so we'll need to reset this grand finals in order to make this comeback throughout the tournament. But, oh my goodness, up 2-0 right now against Kimchee.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. We have seen Kimchee make 3-0 comebacks in this tournament in winners finals versus Sky, so not out of the realm of possibility, but
definitely not.
JuanSolo looking really good.
We've seen crazier things this tournament for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Going into game 3 here. Oh, the Inkling?
Of all characters, we have not seen this.
I don't think Inkling has come out this tournament, at least as far as I look through the bracket. Oh my goodness. Just everyone has so many characters.
Yeah. So many characters. And I do think Inkling does well in this matchup overall, being an Inkling player myself, but can be tricky to make work online because I think the big thing for Inkling is it's really hard to get some of the up throw up airs at kill percent. So even right there, that one is going to get air dodged. So on the bright side, though, you got to watch out. If you're JuanSolo, you got to watch out for that roller. That's going to be the haymaker if you're not careful. And I think the nice thing for Kimchee, too, is ultimately you do have an extra set to play with, right? Mm-hmm. It's not just going to be this game and the tournament's over. Even if you lose here, you got a whole another set because you do have the luxury of coming from winners.
Yeah, it's a good time to try out something different, right? Until if it ends up being the second set, at least you know that the Inkling worker didn't work. So.
Right.
So far, though, it looks like the JuanSolo show.
It really does, yeah. 100% here. A lot of moves are going to start carrying. Gotta watch out for that bear. JuanSolo almost catching the jump.
Every time, JuanSolo with these jump reads and these like dash forward reads with that back air, it's so good.
They've been insane, yeah.
Okay.
Kimchee's starting to apply a little bit more damage.
Oh, okay. Back air jump read of Kimchee as well. But yeah, just the up throw up airs, as you pointed out, have not been coming out. Goes for a couple of them, and then both of them really not coming into fruition.
Yeah. I mean, that whole setup is definitely harder to make work online. And I think the thing that you can honestly go for at the lower percents, if you're racking up damage, is you go for Nair. You know, up throw Nair, it's just easier to make work, and sometimes you can even link it into a back air. But that's the move I'm really, you got to be scared of. JuanSolo, I think, can smell it coming. That roller is really going to be a threat. If that connects, it could be a stop, even at this percent. Okay. I think taking that stock right there with the up smash is really crucial because you want to get rid of that rage. Kimchee with max rage right there at 180. You want to get rid of that while you still can.
Okay, tries to go for a tech chase sequence there with the dash tech. Really good grabs as well. Just the pressure coming out from JuanSolo. Like the landing neutral airs. Everything's just going JuanSolo's way. It's a full stock lead right now. And then a little bit of like a telegraphed side B as well with just the distance. It just felt like JuanSolo was completely on top of it. Like,
I mean, I think Kimchee was trying to tech chase with it, but unfortunately was a little late to the tech chase.
Right.
And you can just, the roller, you can just block it. Like, you can literally guard it. Oh, no. Kimchee. There's been a couple instances of this tournament of some of these players up being into just kind of bonking their heads on the roof of the stage. And just like that, Kimchee with the bracket reset. JuanSolo with the bracket reset, and Kimchee needs an answer for this wolf. This wolf has looked untouchable, not just this set, but all tournament. Nobody's really had an answer to it. Making me wonder why JuanSolo has even been messing with other characters, to be honest with you. I would retire all the other characters. This wolf looks like the answer, man.
This wolf only comes out in loser's side of bracket. Not a winner's side character. Just only when his back is against the wall.
Only when push comes to shove.
That's when JuanSolo brings out the wolf. And yeah, man, a decisive 3-0. We've got a reset here. And you're absolutely right. The name of the game is what character is Kimchee going to go? We've seen Sephiroth. We've seen Corrin. Now we've seen Inkling as well. Yeah. And I'm just really not sure what the answer is here right now, Toph.
I don't know. It's looking rough. And before we get into our final set of the day, it is going to be the last set, that grand finals reset. But we got one more Arch card giveaway. So we got one more question for you. And if you answer this question, chat, you will be entered into that giveaway or that drawing for a chance to win a $25 McDonald's Arch card. What's the name of the McDonald's rewards point system? All you got to tell us the name of the McDonald's rewards point system. You could probably Google it if you have to. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed if you have to Google for it, but all you got to do is ask that question.
Toph, I got to Google it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, man, that's what the internet's here for.
Let's see what it's called.
And we've got one more set right here, Vish. It's going to be between, again, JuanSolo, and at this point, you got to imagine the wolf is going to stay active. I would not consider a switch. Kimchee, you could run it back with the Inkling. You could run it back with the Corrin. You could try the Sephiroth, but at the end of the day, you need to try something.
Throughout this tournament, it felt like the Corrin was the strongest showing throughout, because that's the character that Kimchee got the 3-0 comeback on.
Right.
But how does Corrin fare against Wolf? That will be the question.
Yeah. That's definitely what I think people are. It's what you got. It's what you got to figure. I don't know if Kimchee. I think you take a little break here and you really go through the your roster and really you got to make a tough call. You got to make a tough call. I don't know. I think there's a lot of Wolf, not the kind of character ultimately that I think is definitely a strong character, but not without his weaknesses, right? I mean, the recovery we've seen is something you can kind of prey on at times. So there's lots of ways you can certainly make this happen, but got to come up with something.
Maybe Kimchee's got a Pikachu or a Joker. Maybe we're gonna see like the character counterpick come into play, because I think Wolf has like a little bit of an advantage over Corrin. Not super strong, not super strong. So it's definitely not insurmountable by any means, but character-wise, you know, it could be a tough draw just for what Kimchee has in general.
Yeah. I don't even mind the Inkling pick. I think Inkling does really well against Wolf, but
yeah, it's like pretty even matchup, I would say. Like it's not bad by any means.
Yeah, I don't think I think the real issue is just kind of the outplays. Like I feel like there are a lot of situations where, and JuanSolo's been doing this to all of JuanSolo's opponents. You'll get them on the ledge, and then that ledge trap has just looked like such a reliable way to take stocks. Okay, Kimchee's gonna try the Sephiroth. Yeah, you gotta try something different. Gonna mix in the Sephiroth here. I don't know though. I feel like Wolf probably does very well against Sephiroth. If I had to guess,
just if you can, maybe you keep that distance where you get like the max length of the sword. Maybe you try to like kind of zone out, but Wolf is pretty good at closing the distance between like dash attack and blaster, right? Even at the far away distances. That forward tilt also is like surprisingly far reach.
Far reach and very strong. Yeah. Especially again, I mean, this is the latest of all of Kimchee's characters that we've seen thus far, so you are risking, like we saw in the Sky said, you are risking losing stocks pretty early, even that dash attack almost KOing. Recovery here, okay. Kimchee gonna reach the stage. Oh, looking for a counter on the side of the ledge. JuanSolo smartly going low and up being okay. JuanSolo does take the first stock. Oh, just going into a scrabble with the jabs and then just grabbing Kimchee out of the shield. Oh my goodness, yeah, you got to be careful on that recovery.
I mean,
okay, Kimchee's bare.
Still taking 51% is so big because, like you mentioned, I mean, Sephiroth is like Pikachu weight in terms of just how heavy he is. So it can get KO'd relatively quick. So even something like 80%, 90%, while you have like one wing Angel, it's still, how long is it gonna last, right? Against the KO potential of Wolf.
Right.
Oh, this is big.
Oh,
Combos off of the side B there. That's
Orbs
nice.
pop, yeah. Oh! The JuanSolo special just catching his opponent coming down with that back air.
That's right. And Sephiroth also, you know, just the arrows are a little bit slower, so you have to like land with like maybe down air and maybe catch them off guard. So it's kind of a tough spot to land.
Right.
From Sephiroth's end. And JuanSolo definitely has the timing on lock. Not quite going to get the neutral B on the edge guard.
Yeah. Oh, JuanSolo, look at that. All of these little shield wars just going JuanSolo's way. No one when to let the shield down early and when to hold it up. And that's a punish. Kimchee had to have wanted the ledge there. Too much landing lag to get away with that.
I was going to say, I like that JuanSolo recognized how much landing lag there was in that up B, because there was like a tiny wait before the smash attack, if you see here. So that was really good recognition. Like, oh, you didn't go to ledge? Actually, I can punish this. And actually, I know exactly what I can punish this with. See, there's like a little wait, and then then the down smash. I like.
Yeah, that was like I think to me a sign that Kimchee really understands the character of Sephiroth well. And if I'm coming off of that game one, I don't know. I mean, Kimchee's got to find an answer. The Sephiroth might not be it because JuanSolo looks very, very prepared. On the flip side, there does come a point, Vish, you know, where it stops being about your character, and you got to say, you know, I just got to make some adaptations. And I think there's a lot of characters that Kimchee can do it with, but I don't know. Maybe at this point, you just pick your best character and you ride it out with them. You know what I mean? I don't think Wolf is a character. Wolf isn't like a polarizing character to me when it comes to matchups. I think Wolf is pretty balanced, and I think that the best way to fight Wolf often is just play your best. Pick your best character and play your best, you know? Like, there's nothing terribly exploitable that you're going to do with one character or another. So let's see. Will it be back to the Corrin? Yes, it will. Like you said, Vish, I do think this is Kimchee's best character, probably, at least from what we've seen today. Seems to be the character that's performing the best, so... But I do agree with you. It's not like Sephiroth is especially bad versus Wolf or anything like that, right? You just kind of have to go with what your gut says. And I wonder if, like, switching back and forth between characters, is it harder to get a handle on JuanSolo, right? Right.
As you're switching back and forth between the characters, you know, you're trying a completely different neutral game. Like, all your timings are a little bit different. Is that going to be tough to contend with as you're playing so many sets, so many games.
Right. Oh, I love those like situations where JuanSolo just gets into some sort of scramble and then like just runs up and grabs Kimchee's shield. I actually do really feel like one of the major deciding factors in a lot of these close quarter situations has been the out of shield play, when to stay in shield and when to come out of it, and when to just know that your opponent's going to respect you and go for a grab.
It's a really big deal because JuanSolo is playing at these distances where all these things are able to be threatened. Oh, that's unfortunate spacing.
Yeah.
Gonna get KO'd off that from Kimchee's end. That was really nice. Oh, going for the up B that actually hits on stage. JuanSolo looked like he was setting up an edge guard or a ledge trapping position, so that was nice for Kimchee.
And look at that back air. That's the tough thing, man, about that ledge trap is, you know, for JuanSolo, when you back up to that roll distance, you know, as the opponent, you're thinking, okay, I guess they're looking for up smash, right? So I guess they're going to do a smash attack. I guess I can jump, and then boom. JuanSolo jumps up there and hits you with that back air. Okay, Kimchee answering back.
Still really nice percent lead. Tries, it does the cross up on the shield as well, and then chases down with the dash attack.
Yeah, chasing the roll. I mean, okay. Kimchee with a nice little read there. Percent pretty even. Nice grab there. There it is.
Yeah, both of them just in shield there. Okay, gets a tech though. Crazy good tech.
Clutch tech. I am honestly a little bit surprised because that was such a weird situation. But JuanSolo slightly maintaining that lead. Chases the pin follow-up away with the blaster. The tiny little optimizations from JuanSolo. Just getting damage out of every little situation. And the nice thing, of course... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, with the lead like this, I mean, building up the percent is so important, right? Like, look at this, the offstage play. Now you can kind of, like, go a little bit ham if you want to. You got the stock to play with.
And we're seeing... I mean, we saw it, right? JuanSolo going for some side P follow-ups.
That's right. That's right.
JuanSolo is definitely not the type of player that really hits the brakes. Even when up like this, and that's just gonna do it. Kimchee cannot reach the stage. Corrin also not a character with a very long reaching up B. So, yeah, wow. JuanSolo now just on the verge. And by the way, has it been 5-0?
I was gonna say, is this gonna be a 6-0 Toph? Is this gonna
6-0 sweep is crazy here.
Clean sweep.
Especially considering JuanSolo is coming from the loser's bracket. Like, this was a player that has not been undefeated this tournament, right? I mean, a completely dominant performance today against basically all the players that we've seen JuanSolo go up against, but JuanSolo was not even one of the players who came into this thing to the winner's bracket. So, what a beastly run here coming from losers.
That wolf just had the wolf in the back pocket the entire time.
Got that wolf in him.
He's got
the only thing better than having that dog in you.
He's got that wolf in. Oh boy, this is. Oh, okay. I wonder what character we're gonna see out of Kimchee in this potentially last game. Unless
there was
Kimchee has something to say about it.
There was a bit of a wait, you know, so that was the kind of wait that might might have preempted a character switch. At least you think about it there. I think you take a second to think about it, but okay, I like sticking to the guns because I think the Corrin is coming the closest.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, just a lot of clutch plays from JuanSolo between like getting the tech on the pin in the last game. You know, just Juan is just playing lights out. This has been phenomenal play.
Yeah.
Just like even there, like waiting for the air dodge, putting yourself in a good position to get the grab, getting another grab here.
And the forward tilt catching that. Honestly, kind of a desperate jump. And dude, Kimchee, losing the jump means you cannot make it back to the stage. The uppie is not going to get you anywhere close. Just has to give that first stock up.
Oh, man. And even there, really good DI off the throw and being able to counter hit out so you get like a huge reversal. So Corrin not even getting anything off the grabs as well. And waiting for the air dodge. It feels like JuanSolo is waiting for the air dodge.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely think that's the case. That's going to be a punish. Kimchee wanted to roll in. JuanSolo says, I'll show you how to read a roll in. And oh no! That 2-frame down smash. It's hard to get to connect because the timing is so strict. But if you do ever get it, they're gone at like 70%, let alone 90.
Oh man, this is just a brutal display from JuanSolo. It feels like he's getting even more of a handle on the way that Kimchee is playing.
Yeah, man.
Look at this combo right now. It goes right into dash attack. Are we going to see a 3-stock right now to finish off the 6-0? You've got to stop the bleeding, Kimchee. Okay, the untechable. That's a nice way to start. That's a nice way to start here. Okay. But this is such a hard comeback to make.
Wow. And JuanSolo went all the way. I'm trying to read double jump with back air. JuanSolo's trying to end this right now. And if you're seeing that, if you're Kimchee, you're thinking to yourself, well, I better not jump. Because those bears might be waiting for me.
Yeah, JuanSolo smells blood in the water. Yeah, just waiting for like a jump out of shield as well there with another back air placed behind.
Oh, yeah, up tilt might do it. Up tilt might even take it off the top. Up tilt is just about as strong as up smash, so racking on the damage with these throws. You kind of want a shield because you know Wolf can't KO you. Wolf doesn't really have KO throws. Well, back throw would be the big one, but on the flip side, every time you shield, JuanSolo says, cool, I'll just take some more damage. Throw you back off, rinse, and repeat. And once you get to 180, 190, even on the other side of the stage, back throw might start KOing, so...
I think so, yeah. So many things are going to KO right now at 164.
This is crazy. Oh, I would have considered just grabbing right there.
Oh! Wait. Kimchee's making this comeback, though, slowly but surely.
Slowly, yeah. I mean, the rage is on deck at this point, so Kimchee's hits are going to do more than they would.
Wait a minute.
Even
Bring it back to
up
last
air,
stock.
wow.
This was 3 stocks to 1 at the start of this, so Kimchee firing back. Oh.
Dash attack! That is gonna do it. 6-0. A clean sweep for JuanSolo.
That's
An untouchable Wolf.
Yeah, this Wolf was playing on fire throughout this top 4.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Only dropping 2 games throughout this top 4. Resetting the bracket, getting the 6-0. Look at all these roll reads, all these jump reads. Oh boy.
And a player who, you know, their first year participating in this McDonald's Crew League, undefeated during the regular season, but did, you know, get sent to losers in winners quarterfinals by Sky. Had to crawl his way through several rounds of losers bracket, 3 rounds of losers to get into the top 4, and then had to even go up against both Dystopia and Sky. Somebody, you know, some would say had probably the toughest bracket in the top 4 of all the top 4 competitors, had the toughest bracket to get to this point. And then just tore through the rest of the players like it was you know, a walk in the park, representing store 14228 in Chula Vista, California. I'm sure Juan and I'm sure, you know, all of Juan's coworkers are gonna love seeing that championship belt on the wall when that happens. But here are our standings, going all the way down to the top 8. Sean, Daichi, Kaoru, Solorio from 8th to 5th, and then today we saw our top 4 competitor, Dystopia in 4th, Sky in 3rd, Kimchee in 2nd, and of course our champion for the third year of the McDonald's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate SoCal Crew League, JuanSolo.
Oh man, that's $500